Hi everyone, it's Julie from Learn to Play. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cardboard car in my version of a Jeep. Now I start off with a large box, I taped it together, and then I'm going to cut off both sides, and I'm going to cut off the front and back flaps of the box as well. Now pretty much everything I got for this car was either from my local paper store, which was all the cardboard, but the accessories that you are going to see, those all came from the Dollar Tree. So I simply just traced around the bottom edge of the first circular cardboard piece to make my doors, and I cut them out on both sides. And I am going to be covering this whole entire card using poster board. I got 2 pieces of red poster board. So you simply just place the car on its side, trace along, and then cut out the pieces. And then I did the same thing for both the front and back as well. Now for the tires, I have smaller circular pieces and I'm using black poster board. So I'm going to put 2 tires on each side. So again, just tracing around those circles, cutting it out, and then I hot glued the poster board onto the cardboard pieces. While the tires are drying, I am going to hot glue now on the front and back pieces of the red poster board for the car. Now it should be equal in size, so it really doesn't matter at this point which side is the front and which side is the back. And now I'm going to go ahead and hot glue both side pieces. I do trim up the excess poster board. Again, that's a step that you do not really have to do. It's just my OCD kicking in here. The hot glue works so well holding the poster board to attach it to the car. I probably would not recommend taping it because this gives it a cleaner look. So now I'm going to reverse it and do it on the other side. So now that my car is all done on the inside, I am going to hot glue the inside flaps of the poster board pieces so that they do not come up. And now I'm going to attach the 4 tires, obviously 2 on each side, just using a hot glue gun. And then the front of this, I want to do headlights. So I have a bowl here. I'm just tracing around the circle of that onto an extra piece of cardboard. And then I have a piece of yellow cardstock that I am going to use as the actual light color here. You could do white if you have white cardstock. I just had yellow, so I thought it would pop against the red. So I'm just tracing it, cutting it out, and then I'm going to glue that piece of cardstock to my cardboard piece, and then I'm going to glue that on to the front. I do have these popsicle sticks here. I am going to use those as a grill. So with an extra piece of poster board that I have, I hot glue them on there, and then I am going to cut them out. I'm also going to make like a bumper or like another grill. I'm not sure in the technical terms of this. I just, like I said, saw this picture of a Jeep and I was trying to recreate a Jeep. So I hot glue a paper towel roll to the rest of the poster board that I have, and I am going to hot glue that to the front of the Jeep then. Now I'm going back to the tires. I have these 4 little pie tins. They're just like aluminum foil. I'm going to hot glue them for like hubcaps on each of the wheels. And then for the front of this, I needed to put some kind of like windshield. So I have an extra piece of cardboard. I took the car, placed it on the side, the front of the car, and I trimmed around, and I'm just simply going to cut out this window frame and hopefully that it fits in here. I did end up running out of the black poster board. I had only bought 1 black poster board, so I definitely would suggest buying 2. So with a permanent marker, I ended up having to color the whole poster board using that marker, which is fine. I mean, it took a little bit longer. It would have been easier to have, you know, a poster board, but again, this was what I was working with. So as you can see now, it's starting to come together, the front of it. Now I want to add 2 side mirrors. So again, using that cardboard, I just freehanded, you know, I drew some side mirrors, cut them out, and then for the mirror part of it, I just have white cardstock. I traced that around there as well and hot glued there. Again, these side mirrors I had to color with permanent marker because I did not have any more of the poster board. And then I just took the little edge right there and hot glued it to my windshield on both sides. I purchased 2 of these little push lights from the Dollar Tree. Now they do require batteries in order to work. I thought these would be a perfect addition for the front of the Jeep, so I simply just hot glued those on there. And then I wanted to cover up this extra cardboard piece in the front of it, so I have like it's almost like a styrofoam piece. I hot glued that on here, and then I want to add my steering wheel. So I'm using a round circular cardboard piece and like a toilet paper roll. I got this from Hobby Lobby. They're very sturdy. I cut a hole inside my cardboard piece, and then I found this accessory in the automotive section at the Dollar Tree, like a steering wheel cover, and so I put that on there. Seeing that I'm making this a cardboard Jeep, I knew I needed to have like a spare tire on the back of the car. So in the floral section of the Dollar Tree, I found this metal ring, and then I just simply bought some bubble wrap and then some shelf liner. So as you can see, I am placing the bubble wrap around this metal ring to give it the thickness, and then I will cover this up with the shelf liner. Once I finished the whole entire thing, I knew I needed to add some kind of middle piece for the tire to make it more realistic looking. So again, I just traced this bowl, and then I have some extra popsicle sticks, and so I put 4 of those on there as well. Again, I do have to use my markers since I don't have the cardstock, and I hot glue all of these together onto the circular cardboard piece. And then I'm going to show you, I ended up doing some like, I don't know if they're called like lug nuts. I am no car expert here, but I knew I needed something else to go on there. So I had these little wooden pieces I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I simply just colored 4 of them with the black marker and then attached them. And then I hot glued the wheel onto the back of the car. I did end up covering the steering wheel with this shiny self-stick paper at the Dollar Tree. I attached the steering wheel, and then I have a little doormat I put inside there that fit perfectly. These little knobs that you hang on the wall, I thought they would represent kind of like handles for the door. I have some plastic keys from the Dollar Tree, and then I put like a little light switch in there as well. Just some fun little gadgets for the kids to do. They can put the plastic keys in the steering wheel, turn on and off the light. And there you have it, guys. That is my rendition of a cardboard Jeep box. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. And I'll see you in my next video.